Alright, so it's early as hell. Um, yeah. So, new RTA season. Well, newish, new to me. I haven't touched it yet. Um, I, like most people, ended P1 last season, which kind of sucked because I think I was C3 the season before that, and getting forced up one rank by the update kind of didn't feel great. But neither here nor there. We're trying to hit a new peak this season. Whole thing. So, the first thing I want to do is take a look at everything I got. See if we can't find some new stuff. That's not where I want to be. This is. Um. Could try to do some funny with Bolverk. Or Tursa, I guess. Masha. PJs. Cardinal's fun, but or funny, but not so fun in my head at least. Um, Driana's the Oblivion one. I don't think we want that. We'll grab the Christine though. What's Cynthia do? Hmm. Oh, I gotta change my tags. How do I do that? Um, AoE stun, 70% chance, 24 speed lead, and somewhat of a cannot die ability. I'm not investing in that. Provoke 2 turn. Right, this is the one that's like, it can go up to a big provoke. Deal damage proportion to your defense. Steal with a 50% chance after skill ups. That's also not terrible. Maybe we'll look at that. I know the Fire Glad is pretty good. I've heard Steel Commander's pretty good. We've got better dot units than that. There it is. Um, sure. We'll call that good. Okay. Hmm. Man, that coffee maker is really brewing, huh? Sheesh. That is 100% chance AoE defense break. That is very nice. Hmm. Interesting. It's kind of like a tempo nuke, I guess. Wow. Okay, Windslayer though kind of goes hard. Look at him. I really need to try out the new 2As. I haven't gotten there yet. Still trying to figure the game back out, I guess. I still haven't finished building Gapsu. I don't know why. Keep forgetting. Elsharion could maybe be funny. Sekhmet, maybe? Alright, and that should give me a decent amount of stuff to play with. I don't think I had anything in summoned. Really? Martina. I'm not really gonna twins in RTA though. What's he doing again? Interesting. That is a Dark Oblivion unit. I like that. I also like that you can fuse his skill ups. I might yank him out. See what maybe we can do with him later. I don't know if I'm gonna build all this right now, per se, but okay. Let's see what we can do now. So, what are we looking at building? We'll maybe get to some of this. Do I have devils right now? Actually, I'm on the topic. Oh, I can't afford one yet because I bought a relic. It's not what I want either. There we go. $21. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Look at my island real quick. Make me feel better. That's better. Interesting. don't know what that means. Average bitrate is too high. Who knows? Any oozles. Think want to be running necro. So I do have excuse me. I do have some Devilmon. So we can do some stuff. Let's see. We go to where is it? Spectate? Yeah. Replay. Oh, I was already looking at this. Look at me. I do need to reset though. Grab Arda. Anybody? A couple, at least P1. I feel like you could replace Hagang with like Water Gandalf. I don't know what you would do about Nyx though. That doesn't feel buildable for me. Okay, and Arda Ragdoll, what are you gonna do about that? Arda Maya? The Fire Legolas is cool there. I like that. Another Arda Ragdoll. That's just LD5 flags. Okay, here's a guy running the vanilla cookie. That was kinda my play. Okay, so you could like, for a turn 2 team, we can Gandalf with, where is she? There she is. Angela. And we'll rebuild all this in a minute. But Gandalf, Angela with Arda. And then like a Veramos. And then you probably need some sort of threat. And I think what I was seeing a bit of was the Monkey King in this meta, which I like to run fire and wind in the box so that you can pivot between them based on what you're fighting. That's just my thoughts on it. I'm not a good player yet, so maybe that's bad, but that's my thinking on it. On the other end of the spectrum, if we need to just eliminate a threat, I was seeing the Aragorn, and I like it. Not Aragorn, Legolas. I like it, but I think I would rather go with the, where are they? Odin and the Bolverk, which I will need to skill out and rerun. But with those two, we also want to do something turn one with them, since they're already in the box anyways. And with Bolverk or Molong, depending, I think I'm just going to stick with Bolverk. I really like the... Let's see. Wings, I need to... He helps execute here. The other thing we really need with that is some sort of attack bar booster with a buff. So like the Vila, she got a... So this is like Ganymede skill 2. Wow, this might have gotten a buff and I didn't see. This is strong. Interesting. Doesn't help with the Odin comp though, unfortunately. Um, I guess like we can grab our speed leaders. I wish I had the water pudding princess. It would really top this off. But since we don't, let me check back at what I have in sealed. Now that we're thinking like this. See, like, I guess we could Chloe or Riley. Oh, a Bastet. Kind of perfect. Though I wish she would get a buff. Hmm. Okay. We also need our strip. Also on a speed lead. We want... What do we want? Oh, maybe we'll try the Panda out again. We'll try the Panda out again. Gives us a little more counterattack. It's 2 buffs for Odin and Bolverk. I think it'll help. Okay, so we've got a snipe comp. We've got our solid turn to I hate the world. Um, got a bunch of speed lead options. We need like a cleave, and I want to use Lameiella for that. And this won't be a true cleave, but I forgot. I do want Josephine though for the Panda. That combo is really good. Is he for beneficial effect granted on yourself? Okay, he's gonna be my fire lightning emperor because I'm not using Belager and RTA. That's just silly. I really want her to be good. Like, I really want her to be good. He's not skilled, and I don't feel like skilling. Um, let's think here. Grabbed him. I grabbed her. Who's the third unit in that cleave other than a speed lead? Probably just the Pheromos, to be real. Um, we'll go with the Layla. And we'll grab the tricks. Oh, and I didn't grab the Bastet yet. Okay. I see why people are using the fire more than the wind. But I still kind of like him. Okay. And I haven't built Masha because I have the Fire Monkey King. I haven't built Piranha because Lameiella. We could build the Aragorn. It's a possibility. Let's go see what people run with the Aragorn. I don't know why I clicked light again. We were already here. Aragorn, wherefore art thou? Aragorn. Let's see. Oh, it's a nasty pick. Oh, with Gianna. I see it. Okay. Again with Gianna. 0-2. The Bolverk and a Rakan. Interesting. Probably to protect the Tessarion. I'm not seeing it. Oh, here we go. Here's a win. The Wind Druid. It's kind of funny. Um, just don't know. Maybe this is good for now. Maybe we don't need the Aragorn. I was thinking about the Beth. I was thinking about the Feng Yan. I was thinking about the Tyrannus. I tried Perna last season. It was not good. We do have the Nora now. Could look at that. I don't feel like we need it so much, though. Guess maybe with tricks. Could be funny. I think I'd rather just Lameiella. Unless it's full wind. Maybe the Okeanos comes back out. Or the control comp. I think so. Puppy's having a nightmare. Hold on. Hey, baby. You won't come here. So, yeah, I think this is good for now. Let's make sure this is built right, and then we can think about some other stuff. Um, okay. How do I plan this out well? I wish it showed speeds in this menu. Not that all of this is ruined, but it would help. So my turn one snipe team is what my default I think is gonna be for a bit, just to get it going and try it out. So I think we're going like Eretion, double lightning emperor, Vila Vestet. That's gonna be our default. Okay, can we reorder this? First and foremost, we're probably always going to be taking a speed lead if we're on the pick. And then from there, we're probably going to want to grab boosters. Snipes. Then we want counter CC. Counter debuff. Counter cleave. Control cleave. Counter picks. I guess. I think this is how we want to look at it. And our Lightning Emperors are gonna need the Shield Will proc. The starting Shield Will set. So I'm not sure if we want to put it on them or someone we're pairing it with. Okay, we need to skill her out for sure, him out for sure, and him out for sure. And Gandalf. Gandalf, the Lightning Emperors. And then maybe Legolas. Maybe. Technically, she only needs her third skill skilled up for me. We'll take it though. I kind of want the second skill if we can get it. I just don't want to waste a ton on skill 1 because it doesn't matter. And she takes so many skill ups. We need at least one more. So we'll do them one at a time. Come on. There we go. Which means now we can do... She skilled? Yeah, good. She skilled? Yeah, good. Odin. Odin was next. Which sucks, because that's all of them. But he definitely needs it more than Bolverk by a long shot. There it is. Okay. I guess that's all we can do for now. So let's get runed up. And I think we need Bastet to be our fastest unit now. And I think Chung Peng is going to be second. Which means Vela can either be violent or shield. And Areshion can be swift as well. So I think I'm going to run Areshion with this comp, but also with the cleave. And Sama probably with the cleave as well on occasion. We'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. Um, which still means my fastest Swift set is probably going on Bastet. There we go. I'm so glad this doesn't cost mana. We absolutely need Will. 25, 27, 27, 27. Buy that one. And still gives us 50% accuracy, and we're at 299 speed. Definitely have better, but could be worse. Next up, we'll do Vila. So that should be our turn order. And he, I think, can be our shield carrier. Yeah, I think he can be our shield carrier. We do still need as much speed as we can cram into him, though. Ooh, the resist is kind of good, though. Swap to Will. Go for speed subs. Kind of going quick here, but we'll get it honed in later. I'm just trying to get a basic setup put together. Very little defense. Very, very little defense. Way better. 250. And she gives 30% attack bar. That might be too slow still. Oh, and we're missing a will rune. We need speed going up, not down. Come on. Honestly, I think we just grabbed the speed. I really need some more will runes. I just got my dragons team running again, so I can start getting more shield runes, but these are not the greatest. Oh well. So we got those two. We're gonna need a speed lead in that team. And then we'll need our damage dealers. Russians, not too terrible. We just get something like that in that slot. Its accuracy's kind of low still, though. Definitely could be worse, but also definitely could be better. We have accuracy in almost every slot, so not like it can be enchanted on either. That's actually really kind of rough. See, I feel like Vanessa's another really good shield carrier, but also the Vile proc is just so beautiful on her. I think we just take this rune. Unless it's more accuracy and crit rate, though. Maybe that's better. I think that's better. We'll just do that because it's easy for now. I don't want to stress it too much. Ooh. His runes are not good, though. We want will for sure. Maybe now that I'm not using as much in the way of nem runes, it'll be better. We're losing 1 crit rate, 1 crit damage for 4 speed. Honestly, just doesn't even feel worth. That crit damage is the best we can do. $11 more speed, but we're losing a lot of damage. It's not worth. Okay. Alright. New plan. We're going Despair Will. And we want speed, crit rate, crit damage, speed last. That's better. That'll work. That'll work. Attack percent. Get rid of crit damage. No, attack percent. Thank you. Oof. Ugly rune. Roll crit rate. No. Ow. Rather the 11 speed. Let's check crit damage. Oh, really? That's going to be better for Arda. Because he doesn't need the crit rate. But this is going to be better for Sama. Because he does want the attack power. Okay, substantially slower. And we're losing some damage. Okay, but we can still enchant everything. I do think this is better. We get the despair proc now. They look like he's fine. Alright, these are done. On to this one. He's gonna get my best rage will. We're already losing quite a bit of speed on this one. Um, I think this is it. This is the build. 87 crit rate's kind of low, but if he crits, he's gonna hurt somebody. And 50% attack bar increase from 300 means a 150 speed should be fine, so 175 is totally cool. Hopefully. Um. All knowledge will be consumed once you use the skill. Right. Okay. So, what I'm thinking here. Actually, I'm curious. Can you view? Yeah, pretty much everybody's shield will. Revenge will. Why do I keep clicking on that? Yeah, revenge or nem. What the? Okay. Shield revenge will. Number one most used set. Is somebody else in the comp already using? Yeah, we already have shield on Vila. But if Vila gets banned, then we're cooked unless Bolverk also has a shield set. Yes. Does Bolverk need crit? He doesn't have any. He doesn't have any. He does. He doesn't. I mean, it just says lowers, so like. I'm thinking no. I'm thinking we don't need crit. And that means that really we just need max HP and speed. So we're really realistically grabbing old Mo long runes, but with shield. Look at that Mo long rune. Ooh, Rick. What if we just say we want more than, I don't know, like 12 speed? Here we go. That's a solid rune. Get rid of the will, we'll add intangible. Oh yeah, look at that. I actually think we want this one. That's not a bad Bulwark, but if everyone else is doing it, we might as well, right? We'll grab. Maybe we'll grab. That's some accuracy for that skill 1, which I kind of like. I see. Oh, that'll work. But now we need a will rune. With HP and speed, and we wanted like more than 12, I think is what I said, to find this. So I think this is better. There we go. Max roll on that one. Love to see it. We do flat HP, I guess, or some resist. We go flat. That's better. That's a Bolverk. Okay. And then the fire one. Which looks like maybe She-Hulk needs to come in. But Violent Will is kind of what I expected. Oh, I should have looked though. Slot 4, I'm seeing a lot of crit rate. Yeah. And then either HP or attack. But that's fine. We haven't used a whole lot of Violent Runes yet. That looks pretty good. Wait, crit rate means. Eesh. It's 12 to 1 we got. 16 speed. Okay. Only have one violent grind though. HP with big attack sub. It's kind of nice. That's gonna need to get. Yeah, that shouldn't be on Vanessa. I didn't see that attack sub. Why? Okay, whatever. Um, Attack speed, accuracy. They really just like this set I put on Gojo. Roll this, and if it don't roll good, we take these. Okay. All right. Definitely we can take that off Wind Legolas. There we go. Oh, that's not good. There we go. That looks a little better. These two are ruined already. Are they ruined well? Kind of low crit rate. And a low speed, but I think they're okay for now. We can look at upgrades later for those. What went on here? We need a seal or intangible rune with accuracy and speed. Preferably speed of at least like 15. That gives me more accuracy. And then I really think I just need to look through the rest of this build because it's not good. We'll lose some accuracy for that. It's fine. We'll switch over to Despair only. We'll grab that Rika rune. She's not in the box right now. We'll grab that Gyu rune. She's not in the box right now. Definitely we can take that rune. And if we need speed main with an accuracy sub, that's what we're looking at. Much better. He could be faster. Let's see if we can. I mean, I know accuracy is kind of a big deal. This rune. 12 and 21. Seems a little better here, to be honest. I was on violent. Huh. Not good. Okay. Actually, let's do that one. And this one's fine. That'll work. $237. It's not terribly fast, if I'm being honest, but it's gonna have to work. Now I need to replace that rune. I think I want to attack on him anyways. That'll be fine. Why do I have... What? Oh, I must have been rooting stuff when I was tired. Speed first. Probably just HP second on this guy, but I really want to keep that where it is. That's better. Keep it. I can go on him. And then we want all... That's better. Getting the 3 speed back, still gaining HP. There we go. Okay. Still need to rerun most of this. Sheesh. Okay. We're gonna do a little different this time though. We're going for speed with crit damage and crit rate. It'll work. Attack percent, crit rate. It'll work. That'll work. By will, high crit rate, high crit damage-ish. Not really high. I mean, there's crit damage. Okay. There's Zenny too. She needs speed, accuracy, and HP. On, again, violent. Not will, revenge. I like the revenge. I'd rather HP than crit damage, so we're not really looking at that slot. That rune is crazy. This rune, I probably need to get rid of the accuracy sword. to find something actually good. I think what's honor's better. Okay. HP percent by speed with some accuracy, preferably like 8 or more. There we go. I prefer the speed main. So really, I'm just ruining her by doing this. I'll leave it alone. Okay. He's only got 56% crit rate. Kinda hate to see it. Yeah, I think Bio Destroy is the way. Attack percent. We don't need the accuracy sword. We'll absolutely take these. Leave those. Attack percent. Speed secondary, but we still want like 10. This has more attack. We also want crit rate if we can get it. This feels like a better rune. And obviously we can't get attack percent in that slot. And this rune's fine. We are losing a lot of HP. We'll try it. We'll go into Baramos. I kind of think bio them. Yeah, bio speed, and we want accuracy, and then we want HP, speed. Oh, hey, look, I just grabbed the wrong Baramos, is what happened there. Which is fine. I mean, it's free to move his stuff. So we will. Though, not this slot. Apparently. Because we can do better than what was there. Attack percent. Really, we want HP. This roll speed, maybe we. No. Nope. Okay, let's include HP then. There we go. Oh, gotta be violent. Drop HP because we can't. Well, drop accuracy because we don't need it that bad anymore. There we go. That'll be fine. We took one rune off. Of him. It's gonna be a violent rune. Let's see, yeah, HP. Speed and preferably some accuracy, but that doesn't look quite possible. We're not using Chandra anyways, that's fine. Put him on that. Okay. See if we can put it to 40%. Please? Real. There we go. I don't really need crit damage, but we'll add some HP. These are probably the best I can do in Arda right now. We can maybe do some tweaks later. But for now, I kind of want to get into playing soon. So, let's move on to artifacts real quick so we can get doing that. What do we do about that? Let's start with Odin. Gonna manage artifacts. We want attack for sure. And for him, I think, what do we... I think we're just always using skill 1 here, technically. So, let's do skill 1 crit damage. That's pretty solid. But we can't do skill 1 crit damage on the other artifact. So we do own turn, 1 target crit damage. Looks like that is the best we can do. As if we... Yeah, no, this is fine. And for Odin, not Odin, Bolverk. Let's do skill 1 accuracy. Seems really funny here. And increase. No, we can't do recovery. Decrease crit damage taken. Oops. Let's try that. Here's why do we have bomb damage on this? Go for like a max roll on either of these. Speed up effect's kind of cool here. Yeah, and now we're out of mana. We'll do the damage taken less. We'll call it good. Luckily, moving these around doesn't cost anything. I don't really know what artifacts to put on Bastet. What are people running on her? It seems to vary. Random skill 2 accuracy on the second one makes sense. Not sure what else. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, Lord Bane. Didn't see that. Um, for type artifact, accuracy, skill 2. Well, I want to snag that one. And then I don't even know. What do you do for the second one here? Guess this. Though I think that only applies to the person receiving the buff. So like Bastet would get more attack and defense, but it wouldn't affect like Odin. So I don't think this actually helps us at all. Um Guess we'll just go additional damage from speed since she's fast. Wow. 22%. Execute Bastet? Is that a thing? Yeah, that's literally where I'm at, Bane. I just got to the point where I felt comfortable sharing my screen playing this game again, to be honest. It's so different. But we're back and it's fun again, I guess. Right? All of us? Eretion kind of feels the same boat to me. We're going for accuracy, I think. On the skill 3. Nice, that one's actually crazy. And then another decrease situation, right? Probably because we don't really care about the first artifact. We just want less damage taken. Vanessa, I thought there was like increase HP on revive. Other sub properties, maybe? Attack plus proportionate to lost max HP. Odd. I don't know if you can get that substat anymore. I think that's retired. Yeah, I think a lot of people are in that boat too, Bane. Um, I really thought there was a increasing health from res. No? Maybe it's just recovery on skill 3. 21%, pretty solid. And it gives us an attack up effect. I guess we don't really care about that so much, do we? Um, what else can we do? That's awesome. Maxi on free to play is crazy. I can't even come close to claiming I'm free to play anymore. I've spent so much stupid money on these dumb collabs, bro. They just keep getting me. They keep getting me, okay? You can't show me things like Gojo and expect me not to just throw my wallet at people. I don't know what to do for Vanessa's first artifact. I feel like this is always my situation. I don't know what to do with attribute artifacts. I think that's part of why I don't farm them so much. Um, Geez, 2K is kind of wild. You see, like, Facebook people float accounts for a couple hundred, so, like, 2K is a lot. I don't know what I want to do. I think we just. I think we just be basic. We just be basic. Let's see what we can do about. Yeah, that'll work. We'll do that. No, those are attack artifacts because I don't read. I wish I could read. I've heard it helps a lot. Taken from fire, taken from winds. That'll be fine. Overall, we're taking at least 15% less crit damage. Sheesh. 230 Swift set back in the day is crazy. Like, actually nuts. Sama, Sama, Sama. What do we do about Sama? I think we grab some coffee about Sama. That's what we do. Give me 2 seconds. You guys will just honestly never understand my love for coffee. I hope that someday one of you gets to experience love like my coffee experiences. 14 LDs. Woo! That's wicked. I think we just go for skill 3 crit damage, really. Like, really, really. Skill 2 and skill 3 crit damage? That looks pretty good to me. Uh. Dang, Iraq. How was that, buddy? I think we just go crit damage less. I think that might be the play here. I thought about going accuracy. 1 ear and half a leg. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. I mean, that's not to be crude, but that's kind of metal. But like, I am really sorry to hear that. That sucks, man. I hope somebody's taking care of you. I like to say that I'm anti-war but pro-military. Ali, once again, I think we're looking for accuracy on the skill 3. Probably just all, right? Just all accuracy. Awesome, man. I'm glad to hear it. Got a skill 2 and a skill 3 accuracy here. That's pretty solid. And once again, we're at the problem of, oh, wait, I did the thing. I did the thing that I keep doing. I forgot to change the main prop. Man, that artifact looks so good, but it's so not now. We don't really need the attack on him. We might just take it anyways. We really might just take it anyways. I think we're gonna have to. But for the other artifact, we'll go HP because we don't really care about the subs too much. Because I don't know what I'm doing with them, to be honest. Attribute artifacts are kind of my weak point. Like I don't understand what stats are good yet. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've been been around the block a couple times. I just got to catch up to the new stuff, like Temple of Chaos. I'm like P1 or something like that because it feels very old Labyrinth. You're trying to build on the fly, but like RTA, I'm very much learning. I never got far enough in the old game to really get comfortable in it, so it was like I was C2, C3 in regular arena, and then Guild War and Siege was like I was G1 every single month. Like my guild and I got carried a bit, but I loved Siege. I loved Guild War, so that's kind of why I came back and was hoping to get into. But now I'm realizing that I'm super far behind in the rest of the game. So I'm trying to figure it out. I'm getting there. I think. I hope. We'll see in a bit once I get these runes finished. Um, I think artifacts are almost done now. Oof. I gotta redo row 2 still, it looks like. I feel like that's how a lot of people play, is they build for siege and then kind of do RTA as well. That's why I've got all these Miangs. Where'd the rest of them go? Got like 6 of them I was working on. Maybe I put them in sealed, but Miangs and Kalis. I've been watching a lot of Sean B. It just is what it is. Right. Okay. So Zenitsu. Zenitsu is where I'm at. We need attack power for him, and I'm thinking we're already speed scaling, right? So why not just add to the speed scaling? It's also got a speed up effect, so it feels like a 2 for 2 to me. And that we can double up on and kind of capitalize. Um, yeah, maybe we take this one, but convert that 0. Kind of low on stuff, so we'll be nice about what we're allowing it to grab. Say speed up effects, cool too. Maybe some crit damage or added damage from attack. Crit damage more and less, but we'll go a little higher on those because we don't want them as much. And we get one right away, so we'll take it. Cancel close. That'll work. Yeah, 250 from speed, added damage. We like to see it. Um, I'm not really sure. Yeah, HP when revived, right there. It does exist. Wonder what you have to sort for to get that. Interesting. Oh yeah, dude. Back in the day, like I remember I think my second 6 star was Soha, and I finished it at like month 2 or month 3 of OG. And then like 3, 4 years later, I was up to 100. Yeah, I was up to 100 even, and that's about when I took my first break for a while. And then I came back, 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 and I just didn't really build a whole lot. And then I came back this last time around, and it was like, okay, I'm gonna 6 star 22 monsters right now, and I'm gonna get like 12 more for free, and I'm gonna skill everything out, and it's gonna be awesome. And I'm not waiting on Devil every week. You don't have to power up the totems. If you guys remember the towers, oh my god, the arena towers were so bad. I mean, no, I mean they were great. They were a good progression core, but like, huh, it took so long. Let's go for skill 2 accuracy. Let's get that. I was thinking about some like counterattack damage originally, but I think we want the provoke to hit. Yeah, I was watching that stream yesterday or earlier tonight, whatever. Say Shizzo's stream. It was I can't believe how fast he progresses. I'm also kind of surprised he didn't manage to get that account banned. Um, I don't know if you guys have tried to do a reset at all, but if you get too uh clever about how you speed run the game, it will flag your account for what do they call it? What was the ban? Um I think it's just exploiting is what it says, but it's like if you clear giants in the first day, you won't get the rewards was what he was saying. But if you clear Necro before clearing Chiruka, I think is what it was, you'll just get snapped up. Like they'll just kick you. It's crazy. I think you've got to do it in a certain amount of time or something to get it to proc right, but seriously, I couldn't believe it the first time it happened to me. I think we just go added damage from HP. Ooh. Ooh, that is a hell of a tank artifact. We take those. She'll take a lot less damage now. Mi Yang, we definitely need attack. And we're actually just gonna actually kind of like that. That's not bad. But we're gonna full commit. Get 30% added damage. Um, for Veramos, 5% for each harmful effect removed. So we could go for some skill 3 recovery here. It's viable. I think I'd almost rather the skill 2 accuracy. What are my stats like? 85. 85. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe we go skill 3 recovery. Kind of like that. Get some damage into him. And then we will added damage proportionate to HP. 0.6 or 0.9, huh? This is just all around better though. Yeah, I'm on global. Do I care about added damage on Angela? Does it work? Does added damage work on Reflect? If it does, nobody else likes it. So let's go for increased recovery for the type artifact. Wait, yeah, for the type artifact. We want probably skill 3, right? I think we extra funny this. I think we extra funny this and we go for skill 1 recovery and counterattack damage. And then we'll go for like crit damage taken again. It's just my default. This will be fine. It'll be alright. We really need the extra HP from artifacts. That's really about it. For Arda, we want some defense. And then I think we want a skill 2 recovery with some skill 2 accuracy. Skill 2 crit damage. Skill 1 accuracy. Yeah, skill 1s are strip. The crit damage is nice. I'd really rather skill 1 crit damage. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we go max CD. On skill 1. Because we're guaranteed crit, right? So theoretically, this is strong. We hope. I guess we'll go with that one. Whatever. And then for the other one, we'll go on turn 1 target crit damage. So it's reasonably the same thing for us. I think this is just all around better. Do that. Lameiella needs HP, and we want some accuracy on our... Oops. Don't need any of this. Increased accuracy, skill 3. So we can land that provoke and that brand. I'm thinking that first one's our winner. Yeah. Attribute. Switch for increased damage. No, added damage, HP. Nine. Yeah, we go for the 9. Layla. Okay, we kind of want all of the accuracy on Layla. But mostly we want 3. Got a 3 and a 2 there. That's 3 and a 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And then we want to take less crit damage, which we will do with yes, this one. Not great, but it's there. Again, we mostly just need accuracy for Chung Peng. Let's switch to defense, because we've been leaning on the HP ones a lot. We'll go for... Man, I wish I had another... 3 and 2. Perfect. Attribute. Decrease. Crit damage taken. Be that one. Tricks. Type. Increased accuracy. Skill 2. Good enough for me. Switch over to HP, because we do want a little bit more. And we'll go for... go decrease damage all. twice. Oh, we can't. We'll go decrease damage all, and we'll go crit damage taken. And then we'll go by sub-property some. Yeah, the one on him, probably the best. Oops. Yes. We want to apply that second one now. Look at this. Almost done. Wait. Absorbs attack bar, steals beneficial effects. Increase attack power and attack speed. Really though, I think we want to up those buffs, right? So like, and then maybe some accuracy on skill 3, plus an attack defense up. Seems pretty good to me. Alright. Maybe Hu Wang. I'm thinking we go more damage for him. We'll go like own turn 1 target. Own turn 1 target. And we don't need the accuracy, so additional damage to speed. Skill 2 recovery is pretty good. We don't really need the skill 3 recovery though, huh? Skill 2 accuracy is kind of cool. Yeah, we'll go with that. Life drain? I don't know if that works. I don't think that works. I'm liking all the added damage from speed, considering his scaling. I think this is our one, and we'll just convert this to honestly doesn't quite matter as long as it does more damage, right? Give it a shot. Look at that right away. Take it. That should help. And then for Hugh, we want some more accuracy on skill 1. We don't really care about the rest. It is skill 1 we need, right? I mean, yes, but no. I guess we'll take it. Actually, I'd rather that. Yeah, I'd rather that. And then here we can go increase damage, co-op, counterattack. %. Man, I only have 3%. Guess we gotta take it. Okay. We're finally ruined up. Now to put the relics on. Ah. I don't have that many. Um, HP recovery and shield amount 2% is kind of sweet. And just additional defense and HP. Okay. Not a whole lot going on here. Thinking we want HP per speed. See what we can get going. Okay. Okay. Nice. I'm out of mana. Why am I always out of mana? Alright, hold on. Actually, that'll help too. Dude, I never have mana. I power up everything as soon as I can. It's horrible. Like seriously, I gotta figure out something to do about it. But it's a classic problem for me. I've always had a problem keeping up with mana. All right, one more time. Oh, there's a fail. Okay, we made it to blue. Oh, please no. Yep, there it is. We're zeroed. That's all we can do. Guess we can try to power this up and see how it goes. Wish I had an attack percent one. I really need one. I think this is our last power up. Alright, we made it to blue. Not terrible. This is definitely better. Why does it show up here? I can use it, but it doesn't show up here anymore. I can't. I obviously can't power it up, but I can use it? I don't quite understand that. Oh, also they have to be 40'd. I didn't realize that either. I don't have any blue. Who's lower level? Odin is. Who else? Everybody in storage is maxed. Good. I guess it's probably gonna be Bolverk, huh? How much money do you have, Elliot? Let's hear it. What's the mana? Get your money up. What you got? 4.5 billion is so crazy. I have 5.8K right now. Your way's better. Don't get me wrong. Your way's better. But that number is just not realistic in my brain. I can't do it. I've never seen that much mana. Yeah, and see, my broken relic is just not here anymore. But if I go in here, it shows up. I don't get it. I upgrade a lot to 15, to be real. How can I get more power up stones for that? Some 30. Not great. Uh, okay, so you're saying World Arena, Monster, Relic, Manage. Oh, right, and he's not 40'd, so I can't do his. But if we do here. Oh, eligible for power up. Good looking out, man. That was a big help. Let's see. Do we want shield and recovery? Or do we want max HP for speed? Oh no, I'm with you, Lord, for sure. On an early account, I'll skip a lot because I just don't need it. But see, on the opposite though, with my main, which is weird, is I'll keep a lot more than most people should, just to roll and see if I can get that triple speed roll on a purple rune. You know what I mean? I don't feel like people do that as much anymore because of Amiria's luck. Um, I think we do this one. Oh, I gotta grab those stones from inbox. There we go. Right. Okay. 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 All right. All right. I had to fail once. I had to fail once. That's fine. We take these. I'm unfortunately out of power up stones, so I can't do this one, which really sucks. But how does that work? Okay. You don't even have to pay for relic removal? At least not in RTA. And it's not gonna like break or anything. Kinda love to see it. Do that one for now, because it's already powered up. Not 40'd yet. See, we don't have an attack one yet, which sucks, but we'll do this one for now. So it at least scales with his attack power. Excuse me. Scales with his attack power. Um, we'll do recovery for Bolverk because he does heal the team. I keep doing that. I meant to click here. I think I'd rather. Yeah, we'll just go with the scales with his attack power. She's gonna want shield amount. He's gonna want recovery. Having so few options actually does kind of make this easier because it's like which of the three things does it do, and if it's not any of them in particular, then you can throw a random one on. It doesn't really matter. But if they do, then you can kind of just jump to what you need really quick. Just feels a lot more straightforward than runing. It's certainly more straightforward than artifacting. Artifacting? You know what I mean. Go for speed scaling. Not 40 yet. We'll go for attack scaling. Yeah, but it's less reading than artifacts at least, because there's just less effects. So it's really not that bad. Ah, at the start of battle. Dang. Okay. See, that would be so broken on Mei Hu Wang if it didn't say that. If it didn't specify at the start of battle, this would be so good. Rune wise, I honestly, on every account, I start with Sei Shizo's rune config for newbies, which if you haven't seen where that's at, um, oh, you can't do it in here. Hold on, come back to this in a sec. If you haven't seen it, select all. Right here, number 2011. It's like 2 swipes down. I start here and I just work these settings up slowly. And it tends to stay pretty solid for the most part. Like it's not something I have to mess with too often. No, that is, I mean, that is the way to do it if you're really locked in, like make your own. But I don't know. Seishizo's a pretty solid starting point. I mean, the guy really knows what he's doing, to be honest. We'll go for the attack scaling on him. Is that all of them? Not 30, not 30, or not 40, not 40, not 40, not 40, not 40, not 40. Looks good. We're done. We're finally done, guys. We can finally play a match. It's only been 2 hours. Holy crap. Yeah, clap for us. Oh my god. All that for C1. Yeah, we play the game. Play the game.